Hi, I'm Peter Birch. We're here today to check out Tai Park's awesome lizard facility. Man, you guys are going to be blown away with the cool stuff we're going to see here today. Welcome to CrittaCam. We're here today with Tai at your amazing lizard facility, Tai. I mean, I can't help but be blown away. I mean, it's the second time we've been back here.
Right.
The first time I was blown away, and I'm still blown away. You're just constantly growing. It's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, that's me. I can't stop. You know, I mean, once you fall in the passion, this reptile passion world, you just can't stop. And you know, I'm not very good at selling stuff, so here we are. We got every year I'm getting bigger and bigger and building more cages. So
well, you must be doing something right because you're pretty successful. Like you said, you're not selling stuff, but you're definitely producing a ton of animals.
Yeah, I am, and you know, I think the best way to describe my work here is just give them the best care they could get, and then they do the breeding for themselves. You know, I don't breed them; they breed for me because they're right. You know, they're healthy, and it's just breeding is part of their natural, you know, the cycle. So I really don't try to breed my animal. Sometimes, literally, I forget to breed. Oh, I forgot to breed this girl this year or whatever, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's been really a lot of fun. Okay, really, I mean, last 10 years been the best time of my life. Okay, I mean, my kids are grown up, and I'm just blessed to do what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so.
I mean, if I had the opportunity, I'd definitely be doing the same thing. But I mean, not only producing animals for pets, you're also doing something which I think is really beneficial. I mean, by producing animals in captivity, you're obviously taking the pressure off wild populations being harvested, or poaching as we like to call it. And the second thing is obviously what most people hopefully understand what you do is the money that you raise by selling these animals in captivity, you actually donate back to wild conservation. So these guys that are out there working in the field, learning about these animals in the bush, you're donating animals back to those guys as well.
Well, I think as a blessed as I am with all the financial success that I had, I want to give back at my age. You know, I'm 62 now, so I was taught you know, to learn as much as you can, and as you reach a certain age, you have to give back to society.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do. Obviously, these guys are my passion, and I want to help them in the wild also. And my first goal is to produce them for the pet market because I really think these guys are awesome pets.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And then, and hopefully, I have enough profit left at the end to help them out also in the wild. So I'm trying to do both, and we were lucky enough to, you know, last 3-4 years we were lucky enough to have enough money left over to help them out in the wild of it. So
I mean, that research is very important, and I mean, a lot of people probably don't understand how much information is gathered from wild research programs that can be used in captive populations. But also taking that into consideration, you know, like your enclosures, they're spacious, but they're also simplistic. I mean, we're not overcomplicating things. It's very simplistic, and it takes on board a lot of the aspects from some of the, I guess, some of the older generation guys that we used to look up to.
Exactly.
I mean, some of the older lizard guys, like Bert.
Oh, sure. Bert was my you know, a mentor, and he taught me a lot. And you know, he was just a humble guy. He was, you know, he was brilliant, but he was very humble, and you know, he was very successful because of his passion, not because he, you know, he had this huge Facebook following or anything like that. Didn't exist. He just did what, I mean, he was literally, he built everything in his facility. I'm not like that, you know. I'm more of a kind of like a planner and let other people do the work for me. So we have different style, but really, I mean, he was a pioneer that I learned so much from, and you know, I'm still in awe by what he was able to accomplish at his facility. And you know, I'm trying to follow in his footsteps a little bit, but you know, nobody can be Bird. I mean, nobody can be Bird. Yeah, he was an amazing man. I look up to him, and I miss him. you know? Yeah,
He was definitely an inspiration to the hobby. I mean, not
Yeah,
only in
absolutely.
the US but also in Australia. He definitely
Absolutely.
had some influence to us.
Absolutely.
And I mean, he obviously fought with different climates to
Yeah.
produce large quantities
Alabama,
of
yeah.
animals. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It snows there, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas
yeah,
here,
yeah.
it's completely opposite. I mean, we're both probably a little bit moist, sweaty.
100% humidity today. Yeah, yep.
It's a great day.
Yeah, it's every day is an awesome day for me when I'm here. You know, I mean, I'm blessed enough that I have all these employees to help me, right? So I'm not, they do most of the work for me, which I'm very grateful. I could travel if I want to, and just rely on them to take care of all my animals. And so that leaves me to plan things. And I like to plan 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead. You love your ring,
It's
by
so
the way.
shiny.
Yeah. So that allowed me to be the thinker, that I need to do for the farm and plan ahead 5 years, 10 years, tell you the truth, one of the things that I think that made me successful is I'm not afraid to try things, and I'm not afraid to fail at things.
Yeah.
And I failed more than probably anybody out there. I mean, that's the truth. But then I pick myself up, and then learn from that failure, and then I advance myself.
Yep.
And that's the important thing in life for me. In lesson, always, don't be afraid to try things. And if we fail, laugh it off and move on and learn from it. So
Most
that's what I've been doing.
I mean, you are an inspiration to a lot of people. Even, I'm
Thank
from
you.
Australia, so obviously, the work you're doing, I think, is absolutely amazing. And like Tai said, sometimes you need to give back. And we believe that strongly. And that's the reason why we do these educational shows. is to
Exactly.
give back
Education
in some
is-
shape or form.
More than money, education is the key.
That's right.
It really is. And that's why I'm here. I'm really actually in awe by what you guys are doing also, to tell the truth, because you guys are out there, going from one facility to the next facility, and just with your passion, you want to show off our side of the story, and that's very important.
It's very important. Well, thanks very much, Tai, for having us here.
You're welcome. Thanks
hope-
for coming.
We'll be back, we'll be
Oh
back every
boy!
year, and it just gets
Okay.
bigger and bigger.
We will
every
be
year.
here.
Yes, you will. Hopefully you will. Well, guys, leave us a comment below. Let us know what you loved about this week's show. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're not doing it already, make sure you follow Tai over on Instagram. He's always posting some amazing pictures of his beautiful creatures. Thanks for watching CrittaCam.